That sounds good. That woke everybody up. So hey, it's Tom here from Kanbans, and today I'm at Buell Motorcycles in Michigan, USA. Kanbans customer, and I'm so excited because I'm a bike enthusiast myself. So it's so cool to be here and see Kanbans in action, helping these guys build awesome motorcycles. So we're at our first Kamishi buy board. The guys are using Kanbans for this. So you've got your red, green cards happening, and this for tool inventory, 5S the work area, empty trash bins, daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly tasks. And I love how that's working, so cool. So this is the morning meeting area. The guys are practicing morning meetings every day. Again, we've got some nice Kanbans happening on our task board. Kanbans for making their inventory transactions here. This is the inventory transaction station. So cool. And nice to see from our friends at Fat American Manufacturing have donated their 8 Ways poster. So the community is really strong in this area in Michigan. So this is the first station in their Super Cruiser motorcycle assembly line. And you've got how to put the bearings into the engine casing. All of that's happening on Kanbans. So cool to see the SOPs here. So cool. That's a complicated process, how to put that bearings into the engine case, super critical. So the guys are using Kanbans for training up their new onboarding their new people. So at the moment they're only building 2 bikes a day. The plan is to be doing 50. So getting those people onboarded and operating at a high skill level is super important. So the guys are using Kanbans Kanbans. Got about 500 already. They're using the bin labels here. Their system is to put the Kanban card on the back of the bin when it's pulled. I like it. They're going to see if that works for them. A lot of people, when they're implementing Kanban, iterate at different levels. They're just getting started. They'll probably be doing it slightly differently in a few weeks. But great job. So again, the guys are deploying digitally, which I really like because the SOPs are changing because they're developing the production process. So everything's on QR code. And the great way with that is instead of having to print off every iteration of your SOP, guys are able to scan that here and everything's going to be the latest version, totally up to date. And it takes away a lot of trouble, a lot of friction out of making improvements. This is the engine as it's developing. So as you can see, we're pretty much done with the engine here. Just one more step to go. Lots more Kanbans in the background. There's the engine done. The guys are doing lots of complicated testing with that engine to make sure it's functioning properly. Now we're in the motorcycle assembly line and you can see the evolution of the bike. Frames going on here. Guys were telling us that the frames now made in the USA, engine casing now made in the USA. A lot of these parts are coming back and I really think that's a great thing. It's an opportunity to be a real American brand. This is the bike, almost finished, everything except the back wheel and the seat. But just fascinating. It's been such a gift to be able to be here. So Avery, come talk to me, man.
Yeah.
So tell me the story. This is the first prototype, yeah?
This is the first prototype of the Buell Super Cruiser. So we had Roland Sands over in Southern California design this for us. And since then we've had 3 different versions of the bike. We basically took it, reverse engineered it, and we're about ready to start making them here.
So
Michigan.
There's lots of change from that to this.
Yes.
So what's changed? You can see the whole exhaust system's totally different layout. Even the frame is totally different on that.
Yeah, so we took that, reverse engineered it. Obviously we have to make it compliant with a lot of the emissions and all that, just to make it a saleable bike. We've also taken a lot of customer feedback. We've been lucky enough to be able to bring these bikes out to events where people can sit on them. If they want the seat lowered, we're like, okay, let's see how we can do that.
So you've done a lot. Like in each one, you can see like big, substantial differences.
Yep.
So you've gone, it's a bit higher here.
Yep.
And the riding stance has changed again.
Yeah. So it was a little more comfortable seat, and then people wanted a little bit lower, so we were seeing what we can do about that. Working with Saddlemen and Fox suspension, you can kind of tune that to
Mm-hmm.
where everybody wants it at, which is
And then this is your latest version here.
this is the final, call it a prototype version of the cruiser. From this, we are now getting in the production supplier parts.
Beautiful.
And putting them together on the line.
So cool to be bringing all this back to the US. And you were telling me you're bringing like a lot of the key components are coming back to be onshored here.
We are, yes. Yeah, we're trying to get most of the all the critical components for the bikes brought back to the States, which is it's big. It's what we stand for, and it's awesome to see all the support that we've been getting. And
you're going to get a lot more, I'm sure, about that. So it's been absolutely amazing. Thanks to Avery and everyone here at Buell Motorcycles for their hospitality, showing us what the work they're doing with this amazing motorcycle and how they're using Kanban. Thanks, guys.